Chance experiments with equally likely outcomes. Example 1. Please read this in your note packet as I read it aloud. Jamal, a 7th grader, wants to design a game that involves tossing paper cups. So Jamal tosses a paper cup 5 times and records the outcome of each toss. An outcome is the result of a single trial of an experiment. So here are the results of each toss. First, cup lies on its side. Next, cup lands on its base. Cup lands up on the open side down. Cup lands on its side, cup lands on its side. So these are the 5 different outcomes that he had for each toss. So Jamal noted that the paper cup could land in one of 3 ways: on its side, right side up, or upside down. The collection of these 3 outcomes is called the sample space of the experiment. So the sample space of an experiment is the set of all possible outcomes of that experiment. So for example, the sample space when flipping a coin is either heads or tails. There's no other possible outcome when we're flipping a coin. Exercise 1. For each of the following chance experiments, list the sample space and all the possible outcomes. So drawing a colored cube from a bag with 2 green, 1 red, 10 blue, and 3 black. Well, we have green, red, blue, or black. That's the sample space. Those are the possible outcomes for that experiment. Tossing an empty soup can to see how it lands. Right side up, upside down, or on its side. Those are the possible outcomes. Number 3, shooting a free throw in a basketball game. Well, there's only 2 possibilities. You either made the shot or you missed the shot. Those are the 2 possible outcomes. Rolling a number cube with the numbers 1 through 6 on its faces. The possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Selecting a letter from the word probability. So looking at the word probability, selecting any one of those letters, well, the possibilities are P, R, O, B, A, I, L, T, Y. So any one of those letters. Those are all the possible outcomes. Spinning the spinner. So we have the following spinner with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, all the possible outcomes then are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Those are all the possible outcomes. Example 2 in exercises 7 through 10, these will be completed in class. Exercise 11, Part A. Are the events spinning and landing on 1 or 2 equally likely? Well, looking at our spinner on the right here, yes, the area of the sections 1 and 2 are equal. Part B. Are the events spinning and landing on 2 or 3 equally likely? No. The area of sections 2 and 3 are not equal. 3 is clearly larger. Part C. How many times do you predict the spinner will land on each section after 100 spins? So let's make a prediction. Well, based on the area of the sections, approximately 25 times each for sections 1 and 2, because section 1 is a quarter of the whole circle. Section 2 is a quarter of the whole circle. Section 3 is half of the whole circle. So section 1, about 25 times, section 2 about 25 times, and section 3 about 50 times. Exercise 12. Draw a spinner that has 3 sections that are equally likely to occur when the spinner is spun. How many times do you think the spinner will land on each section after 100 spins? Well, the 3 sectors should be equal in area. So expect the spinner to land on each section approximately 33 times. So anywhere from 30 to 35 times in each section. And this is what our spinner would look like. And each section would be equal. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask.